Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Can you hear me? I just had to change my mic because it defaulted to the webcam mic again. I hope you can hear me. Let me know. If you can hear me, then we're good. Thank you, Coco Loco. I just checked at the last minute because I'm using my laptop now, and techies, I didn't want to bring my mic to Costa Rica, so I just used my webcam mic in Costa Rica. And when I came back home, it's defaulting to that. So I recorded one whole video, and the audio was annoying, but I didn't redo it. So we're on track now, and I guarantee you that next time I go to Costa Rica, which is in 89 days, not that I'm counting, I'm going to bring this mic this time because it's worth it. Heather, I know you're such a full lie. Heather is nothing but trouble. Heather, I told you, I think that Heather and Snork are sisters from another mister or something. Hey, Denver was first tonight, followed by Coco Loco and Vanessa Atalanta. Oh, two of my favorite names to say. Valentine. 33 months. 33 months, Val. Holy Jesus, 3 months, Costa Rica. Val has bought his ticket now, so Val is quite excited too. And Val arrives a couple of days later than the girls. And then Richard arrives another day after that. So Val has a waiting party, a bevy of beauties that are going to be there to meet him when he arrives. Treat him like the diva that we know Val is, right? I don't have a whole lot of things to tell you. What am I going to tell you? It's wintertime. I'm back from vacay. All the trauma's gone. Hey, Schmoop was one of our. Hey, last night, of course, for Valentine's Day, we screened Tusk in the Discord because it really is. It's a beautiful love story when you strip it all down. Just a man and his walrus. It's fine. Schmoop was one of our 3 virgins to the stream last night and couldn't make it. So, Schmoop, thank you for your super chat. Schmoop says, here's my coward fee for fleeing Tusk. Totally not enjoying maple syrup right now. Love you, parasocially. Schmoop had to peace out. But Richard and Jerry made it through, and I didn't hear a lot of complaints from them. So, that's kind of like our hazing ritual, I guess, in the Discord is, can you make it through Tusk? Listen, last night was a beautiful viewing. I got so much more out of it last night than I ever have. And that sounds so stupid, but it's true. I had these revelations. Okay, one of them was obvious that everybody that's ever seen the film already picked up on. It just clued into me last night. I'm like, wow, like a light bulb went on. And then there was another tiny revelation that that thing I've missed. It was good. It was good. Snork says we do not have hazing rituals in the Discord. Well, none that are going to hurt you. Just watching a movie. That's it. Watching a beautiful, beautiful movie. Oh, Heather, you were a virgin last night. A Tusk virgin last night. Okay, that sounds really bad. You were new to the movie Tusk as well? That's better. Where are you going? Where'd you go? Where are you? Where are you going? Where are you? Rio, 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 Rio. We're not codependent. Why would you say that? Where is he? Where'd he go? Okay, but we followed Tusk up with a viewing of Heather's. That's nice, right? That's a nice movie. Oh, thank you for coming back. I missed you. I missed you. Where were you? Are you okay? Oh, good. All right. We're okay now. All right. So it's Saturday night. Whoop-de-doo. I have nothing to tell you. I haven't done it. Like I said, I'm home now. It's the middle of winter. All the yes, all the activity around my mother's passing has calmed down. I just have to do the memorial in March, but all that's calmed down. The trip's over. I'm home now. It's winter. We're having the worst storm in Toronto that we've probably had in 2 years. Now, of course, Mr. Snork is going to mock us because it's not like Winnipeg, but for Toronto, it's really bad. You're so cute. Poser. Yes, you're a poser. You are. We all know it. Andy says, controlling Merc. Rio can't even take a smoke break without Merc bombarding him with questions. Well, he's just going to keep tippy-tapping at me now. You're so cute. I never get sick of how cute he is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to go on. I'm sure you all do the same with your animals. Hey, do you ever do that? Here's an annoying thing that he does. I bet you a lot of your pets do this too, and I want to ask. When you're running to the bathroom because you have to pee? See, he thinks he has to guard me every time I'm in the bathroom, so he comes with me every time. But sometimes he goes, "Oh, are you going to the loo? Okay." And he gets in front of me and he walks so slow, and I can't walk past him. And I kind of boot him in the bum to try and get him to hurry up a bit. You guys, your cat, I go dude, I'm going to pee on you if you don't get out of my way. Do your cats do that, or is it just this idiot? He blocks the way to the bathroom because he's walking too slowly. Idiot. I tell you. Sorry, I have a little string on my sleeve. It's driving me crazy. Choosy. Are you guys still on the choosy thing? You are really into this choosy thing. No, you don't need the clippers. I just cut the string off this. You really need to know everything that goes on. So cute. No, we did choosy last time, and then you guys got mad at me because I did choosy with maple syrup. I'm like, well, that's the only thing I had multiples of on my desk at the time. I don't wear jewelry. I don't even wear earrings. I can't do choosy with jewelry. I can only do choosy with maple syrup. Oh, I could do choosy with rolling papers. I have quite a few of those now. What do you want? We won't do choosy with you because you're number one, I promise. We want to play again with pictures. Choosy is nuts. You guys are crazy. Also, why are we talking? Well, you're saying choosy now like it's a real thing. It's not like Monopoly. Choosy. Stop. Stop. Rex the Dragon, I agree. Choosy is psychotic. I read that she got it from a book, A Child Called It. Oh, I read that. Wasn't that the book that Oprah had the author back on because it was all a lie or something? Or was that a different book? Gnomes. I do have quite a few gnomes. Don't eat the headphones. Please. Please. Don't be eating on the headphones. It's Amber's favorite book. Wasn't it all a lie, that book? Or am I thinking of a different book? There was a million little pieces or something? I can't remember. Stop what? Oh my god. Stop now. Get off. What am I doing, Snork? He dumped the bird into my mango juice. Rio. Now the bird is now the bird is covered in mango and passion fruit juice. Different book. Okay, well, help me. What was the book? It was a huge, big hit, and Oprah championed the author, and then everybody found out that the book was largely exaggerated. Okay, it's not A Child Called It. Take a breath, Snork, for God's sakes. There was a book. I guess it's A Million Little Pieces. I get them confused. It was a big deal. Oprah championed the Talio, thank you. Yeah, it's A Million Little Pieces. Oprah championed the author, and then later on the book was revealed to be largely exaggerated or lies or something, and Oprah looked a fool, but then she had the person on and questioned them or something. It was a big deal. It was A Million Little Pieces. Okay. A Child Called It was terrible. That was a horrible, sad, terrible story. I remember reading it years ago. Talio says Dave Pelzer wrote A Child Called It, and that one is true. So I stand corrected. It's definitely A Million Little Pieces. I knew it was one of the two. I think they were out at about the same time. Coco Logo says Oprah champion Dr. Phil. She can make herself look like a fool. And Baby Vamp says, I wish A Child Called It was fit. Yeah. Anyway, that's sad stuff. All right, now I'm sad. I'm going to go. Bye. Hey, how about this? They were not out at the same time. Well, they were in my memory. So there. Here's something that's not sad. Well, I find it sad, but probably most people don't find it sad. Sunday night in the Discord, we're featuring a rom-com. It's not me, though. Lucy Pineapple is hosting Sunday night, and Lucy would love for you to come and join them to see a movie called Puppy Love. It's a rom-com, and it's got puppies in it. So, there's Lucy. Hey, there's Lucy. Lucy's showing a lovely puppy movie. So I think that probably many of you would like those kind of movies. You know, what's Merc showing tonight? 60 Days In. It's okay, different strokes. But I'm sure there's a lot of starving rom-com fans in the Discord that have been, sitting at the wayside for 3 years waiting for a rom-com. Although the Alerts are a very diverse group, and I'm telling you, we get many viewers for Tusk, and 60 Days In is probably the most watched show that we've ever showed in the Discord on a consistent basis. Like, we're going on a third season, I think, tonight. We're starting a new season tonight, by the way, 60 Day In fans. Coco says they love my shirt. Thank you. It's a Columbia fishing shirt. It's very cozy. It's got these things. I like these things. Except this part gets a little icky. And it's got a hood. And we love a hood, right? Hoodie. We love a hoodie. I bought it for travel, but it's pretty cozy, so I thought I'd wear it today. What are you going to do now? You've already soaked the bird in mango juice. You just look so stubborn right now. He's just watching the chat, by the way, you guys. I can't, so he is. Unabomber look. Yeah. Thumb holes are elite. I saw a short on YouTube about, there's a girl I watch who does shorts about looking back when she was younger. She's probably in her 30s or something. And she remembers there was one about how she thought she was really edgy when she cut some holes in her sweater. And that was like this really edgy look when she was a teenager. And I just kind of like it. It's just fun. But don't you find that this part gets mucky because your hands are sweaty? So I don't always do it. Bobo, God, I love you. God, I love you so much when you're over here. Okay, now I can read the chat. So we're all up to date on Amber's latest, right? She uploaded yesterday. I did a little reaction to it. And hopefully most of you have seen that. Can you just stop, Bobo, please? He is annoying tonight. No, don't eat cables, Rio. Come on now. Enough. Enough now. Come on. Thank you. It's like a 3-year-old child sometimes. Val doesn't like 60 days in. Sorry. Sorry. He wants the bird. Well, now that he's soaked it. It's so cute, this bird. He's soaking wet now, though. I assume it's made from... I know it's made from natural fibers, so I'm assuming I can just run it under the tap later. It'll probably be fine. It comes from a plant. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. My nose is itchy. So as I was saying, we're all up to date with Amber. Nothing new from over here. So I thought it might be fun to look back and do a little retro. We haven't done one of those in a really long time. You know, from an era when things were a little sillier. We could laugh at the silliness of it all. I have such an itchy nose, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to apologize in advance in case that happens. Yay, Emmy made it just in time. And then I think we're going to finish after. We're going to react to this one old one. And then after that, the mods gave me a nice suggestion that we can do a bit of a dramatic reading. It's not a poem, but I think it's worthy of a dramatic reading. Now, I'm sorry I don't have the right costume for it, but we'll just have to wing it. You know, improv. We can do that, right? Why are all the crabs in the chat? I mean, I'm down with the crabs, but why? Did I miss something? Oh, Salty Crab's deep dive on the Choosy game. You know, then Salty Crab is a bigger woman than I, bigger person than I. Oh, it's Choosy. You're playing your own game of Choosy. Is that it? I don't know what you're doing. You guys, what are you doing? I don't know what my chat is talking about anymore. Ella, help me. You're playing your own game of Choosy. Okay, well, I'm going to watch an AMBERLYNN Reid video. You can join me if you'd like. Bunch of fucking weirdos. Oh, God. No, Val, you can't ban everybody. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. Like, I don't know why you guys are all acting brand new. She's played the fucking Choosy game on videos with us. You don't have to go back to the Crystal era. She's done it with journals with us. Do you guys not remember? on the ski slopes. Heather, I was the only human being in the 90s that didn't do cocaine. Not my thing. You're all playing. Okay, you guys are fucking weird. All right, you can play choosy. I'm going to react to this video. I'm going to find it first. Find it. Well, there it is. Where is it? I minimized it. Where is it? All right, I thought it would be fun to react to this one called... Given that Beck's hanging around again, huh? And it's called, I just told you what it's called. It's from just 5 years ago. Is that it? September 2019, just 5 years ago. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so sorry. Ripley. Don't pick on me. Mia. What am I doing? That's already full screen. Okay. Are Beck and I compatible? What do you think? I'm going to say no. You can play choosy, or you can watch the video. Oh, I don't like this layout. We like the Rio React. The label called Rio React. Can you go sit in your chair? We're going to react now. It's time for you to get cozy. Pick a chair, please. Here? Okay. I'll write the man and see if he moves over to his chair. We can put the chair up, but right now we'll just put the Rio up. Now, one thing that I found amusing is this is back from the day when Amber gave us an intro. And this song just rang memories in my head because I haven't heard this little ditty in a long time. All right, Amber, take it away.
Hey guys! So I figured Becky and I can do a compatibility test to see if we're compatible. Compatible?
Compatible.
That sounds like a really weird word.
It is a really weird word.
When you say it out loud.
Compatible.
I don't know. So I just want to say firsthand that even if this says we're not.
How does she look so much bigger in this video? Like she can't be that far away from this weight now. This is before bed, 5 years ago, 2009. Oh, 2019 was bedbound era. So she's 5'70", she's 5'10" now. So she's pretty close. Hey, clapping for Chlamydia's here. Clapping. Nice. Chlamydia, nice to see. Glad you're here. We always like to give clapping for Chlamydia a warm welcome because apparently many channels don't. I don't know why. It's water weight. She's swollen.
So what? It's the test.
Yeah, and opposites attract. So.
And we're quite the opposite.
We are. So there's going to actually be 10 questions, okay? And it's going to be a multiple choice situation, but we have to agree on the answer, obviously.
Okay.
She looks so big here.
Okay, so question number 1 is, as a couple, would you say that you share a common vision for your future? A, no, not really. B, not at the moment. We'll just see what happens. C, mostly yes, but we don't have it all plotted out. Or D, yes, we frequently talk about our future goals together.
I would go with B.
Not at the moment. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more like the no, not really section.
Yeah.
Because I would love to venture out and live in another state.
That's true.
But she's not really in it to win it. But then again, that could be something I could persuade you into.
Sorry, Beck. At least we didn't do that. She's so damn controlling, isn't she? That's the first opinion I feel when I watch this. Hey, Liz. I know, look at little Twinkie back there on Pillow Mountain in the background. I think Beck would look good with the long hair now that they've lost a bit. Now that they've lost a bit of weight in their face. Jen Chapman, thank you for being a member, I think, for 25 months. Says, hello, it's Choosy. When are we going to start seeing Choosy usernames? I'm surprised the whole damn Discord hasn't been changed to Choosy this and Choosy that. So yeah, anyway, she's so controlling. And rude. Like right away putting Beck down for not wanting to, maybe Beck didn't want to just didn't want to travel with you. Look at her. She thinks she's Miss Girl on the Go. She's going to start traveling around state to state. Amber.
I'm pretty happy.
Even if it's just for like a couple years?
I tried that. It was miserable.
I don't know then.
We'll see.
All right, I'm just going to choose B because...
Look at Beck. Hang on a second. I was looking at Becky's face when she says, we'll see.
We'll see.
Look at her face. You know what her face says? This is my way out. This could eventually be my way out. That's what Becky's face is saying to me. Snork would like you to choose a shark or a ghost in the everlasting game of Choosy that's going on in the comment section.
All right, I'm just going to choose B because that's the truth. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you never know.
Next question is, if someone asked you how compatible you were as a couple, what would you say? A, we're just rubbing along.
What?
We're just rubbing along. I guess I don't tend to give it much thought. B, we don't have that much in common, but we're okay for now. C, our relationship isn't perfect, but we are strong as a couple. D, we see ourselves as very connected and we are on the same page about the things that...
Is this a quiz from like 17 magazine? Can't the answers just be shorter? Yes, no, maybe. Marigold, thank you for the super chat. Marigold says she wants to live in another state so she can lay on a giant pile of croc charms at home, like Smog, but maybe in a different altitude. Okay. Oh, croc charms. Oh, okay. Is it like for my Choosy game?
are most important to us.
C.
Do you think C?
Yeah.
I'm so distracted by her filthy, dirty shirt. Can she not just use a lint roller once in a while? Good Lord, I lint rolled Rio's blanket before the live stream.
You think we're a strong couple?
Yeah. I think we
muscle strong, heart strong, mind strong.
Heart strong, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, I feel like even in the answers, we want to say something different.
Okay, so what is your answer?
We don't have much in common, but we're okay for now.
Well, no, that's very...
She never loved Beck. Poor Beck. She was just used from the beginning. Eh? She was just used from the beginning. I said it years ago. Beck messaged her because she was just a nice person. They are just a nice person. And they felt like Amber was going to kill herself. So they reached out to help, and then they got sucked in and couldn't get out. Now, you know, Beck could have used a spine in the beginning and gotten out, but they didn't. And then they fell into this terrible cycle of abuse and then couldn't. That's how I see it. Now, it's just sad. Amber never liked her.
Very true, too, though.
Yeah. Like...
See, Marigold, now see, this is why Heather's one of my favorites. I'm not vain at all, but, you know, truly this is why Heather would be one of my favorite nerds.
We have, like, this is how it is for Becky and I. We have this group of things that we do have in common, that we...
What?
Do together, and we hold that common interest. But
what did they have in common? Can you name me one damn thing? No, Liv Tyler has, doesn't she have like really dark hair and really dark eyes and like she's 50 years younger than me, but okay. Name me one thing that they hadn't got Choosy. Shut up. Astronaut cat just got me with that. That was funny. Good one, astronaut cat. Valentine, you're gonna. I'm gonna leave you in the jungle. Napping, maybe eating some things. Cocoa Puffs. I don't know. What did they? Nothing. They
And
You
there's
talk with your
also-
hands a lot.
You guys are.
I've noticed
off
that
the
when I
chain.
edit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop. But
This is bringing it to your attention.
They
no,
lived
you're
in
good. 'Cause
Kentucky.
that's something I hate. But then we also have a group of things
They both love Twinkie. They have that in common.
that we don't have in common. But I'm gonna agree with you because our relationship isn't perfect, but I feel like we're strong. Question 3: how do your political views match those of your partner? A, it's like day and night. We avoid talking politics. B, we scream our differing points of view at each other. C, on a few things we match, but a lot of the time we have to agree to differ. D, we have a lot of similar views and have learned to respect each other's viewpoint when we disagree. D.
I would go with D. Like, we don't agree with it literally.
We agree with 99%.
Yeah, 99%. There's like that 1%
What?
where we're both like,
What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, which I feel like political things, like if you're with someone who completely is like completely
Different than you.
then it's
That's rough.
yeah, because some people are super strong opinionated,
I
and I feel
dated
like we are.
someone one time who was very opposite in how.
Amber, you don't have any opinions about anything. It's so stupid. Nobody cares about your political opinion, and it's not going to change the course of any damn relationship because you're so wishy-washy. You know? Coco says Amber has to tell her what they can't agree on. She's so annoying. It's like she's running this whole thing. I feel like every answer she has is the opposite of Beck's answer, and then she's going to justify it to Beck. It's gross.
How I felt. It was.
And how was that? It's hard, right?
It was so annoying.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with D2. Question 4: when it comes to religion,
Get a lint roller.
are
You're crazy.
there any points of contention? A, we don't really talk about religion as we know it'll cause an argument. B, we can never agree on this and argue all the time. C,
I'm going to predict that Amber's going to get a chance to get up on her high horse and talk about how she's, well, she's not atheist. She's agnostic, right? She's going to talk about how she's agnostic and go on a big speech about what agnosticism is, right?
we do differ in some ways, but we try to make it work.
My
D,
prediction.
we have very similar ideas and have worked to understand any differences. None of those apply, I feel like.
Exactly, because I am not overly religious, but I do believe in God and Jesus, and it's like, you know,
And I'm agnostic,
I have my
which
own
means
personal,
what?
you know, relationship with God. And this one over here,
Agnostic.
Yeah.
So
she respects me, and I
Yeah.
respect her. We don't
Oh, she didn't.
clash
All
when
right.
it comes to
Yeah, we don't
the
even
religion
argue.
thing. No.
completely different opinions, but we don't argue about it
Okay.
because that's something so personal. To me, it's so different from a political, like it's so different. Like if we were to disagree on something political, I feel like that's more so like up for an argument because I feel like that's more opinionated versus religion and stuff is more like in your heart and soul of things, and you can never judge someone on that and like tell them that they're wrong for
Right.
what they believe in. So
Aren't they both just value systems, really, when it comes down to it? She thinks that religion's more personal than politics, I guess, because it's in your heart. Okay, is your agnostic side in your heart? She's so she just talks to spit words out, I swear to God.
but if I had to choose,
I'd go with C or D.
D is we have similar ideas.
We do.
No.
Oh wait, no, we don't. Okay, this,
What?
this is the political one. Where am
I was like, no. See, B is we can never agree on this and we argue all the time, but we don't.
Because it's not important
so
to you.
true.
Don't bend your brain on this question, Amber. Religion isn't that important to either one of you. That's why you don't argue about it.
But A is we don't really talk about religion, as we know it'll cause an argument. Do you want to just say A? Because we don't really talk about it, but I mean, when we do, we don't argue.
Telling
So
Beck
We don't
what to
argue. We
pick.
just, we
This quiz isn't for you to both agree on an answer, Amber. It's for you to both answer and see how you're compatible. You forcing Becky to pick your answer. Oh my God, she's insane.
disagree. We agree to disagree. So,
let's just do A.
okay.
That one's hard. Okay, so question 5. How do you spend your spare time as a couple? A, we don't really spend much of our free time together. B, we argue a lot about not spending enough of our spare time together. I don't know why that made me laugh. C,
That made her laugh because they probably just had an argument about Beck going to spend time with her family. And so Amber thinks that's funny. Oh, look, it came up in the quiz. See?
we tend to pursue our hobbies separately, which works for us. Or D, we have a nice balance between shared interests and separate hobbies. D.
Holy
For
crap.
sure.
No, you don't do anything. Neither of you do a damn thing.
D's for sure.
That's perfect. Question 6. When it comes to finances, how does your attitude differ to that of your partner? A, we don't bother talking about money. B,
A.
we have pretty different attitudes when it comes to money, which tends to cause arguments. C, we prefer to keep our finances separate so that we are responsible for our own money decisions. D, we tend to agree on most things to do with money. We're in the habit of discussing things and then making decisions together.
I'm going to say D.
It's like varied between a couple, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we have different opinions on things when it comes to money, but I also feel like we're also D, where we agree on stuff.
We always,
and we make discussions together.
yeah, we always make decisions together.
So do you want to just go with D?
Yeah.
That makes most sense. Question 7. As a couple, would you say...
She's forcing Beck to pick the same answer that she's picking for the compatibility quiz. It's like the 3rd time she's done it. The point isn't to agree on an answer. The point is for you to both to answer independently. She refuses to... She's only answering as a team. Isn't that fucking weird? Then how do you know you're compatible if you only have one? Oh, that's how you know you're 100% compatible. Oh, she's so manipulative.
that you regularly...
Regularly.
I feel like I was rapping. A DJ of some sort. Let me redo that.
No.
As a couple, would you say that you regularly share a laugh together? A, not really. We don't have similar sense of humor. B, our humor jars with one another. We actually often end up rowing instead of laughing.
What?
I don't know. C, we do have a giggle together sometimes, but like similar comedy shows. D, we share a laugh most days, and it makes us feel connected. What would you say for that one?
I'm going to say
Because
D.
we
Let's
do have
both say
different sense of
D.
humor.
We definitely do.
They're both weird, but they're like weird in their own ways.
Mine's more like references and
Like Vines.
SpongeBob, you know, just reference.
And
Vines.
mine's more like off the...
Mine's like Tom Harlock. Remember Beck like Tom Harlock? Yeah, no talking politics in the chat. There's no choosy when the politics conversations come. Mm-mm. Banana Shaki! Banana Shaki, thank you for being a member for 20 months. Says, hey, Merc, you look lovely in blue. Thank you. You're going to look lovely in Costa Rica. Banana Shaki's moving to Costa Rica, and I think they're going to be there in May when we're there. I think I responded to you on the travel thread, but I haven't been back in there. It'd be really fun if we could coordinate something when I'm down there with the alerts. Sorry, I'm so easily distracted.
The wall, like, how'd you come up with that? And I feel like it goes over your head sometimes.
It does.
But so do your quotes and your references and your...
Yeah, because I'll quote something and she'll just not get it.
Hey, if you're gonna keep... If I missed it, but if there's any politics chat in the chat, like real politics chat, the mods are deleting that. So don't even bother wasting your time typing it out because nobody's going to see it. Just carry on bravely and leave it in somebody else's chat, not here. Look at this. Look. This is what we're talking about. These two people.
It, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So what would you say for that one?
I don't know.
I guess
Razland.
C, we do have a giggle together,
Oh, goodness, like
but we
Tim
also
Ram.
like similar comedy because there are things that we do, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like we sit.
Of course, you like similar comedy because AMBERLYNN, you don't have a personality of your own. So as soon as somebody's around, you just adopt everything that they like. That's why you all of a sudden started liking Harry Potter and started to like all the things that Beck liked. You never liked it before.
Around laughing our asses off together because
Yeah.
again, we have different comedy things.
Yeah. But I mean, then again, it's like, you know, if we're going to watch something together, we usually can't agree on a comedy movie or
Yeah.
a comedy show, you know, like we could watch family.
And can I say that I never, to the end of my days, you know, I know we don't supposed to gatekeep music and stuff, but it just bothers me that there's that Joy Division poster on their wall, and I don't feel like they were Joy Division fans. Maybe Beck liked a song or two, I guess, but I can't see Amber getting down with Ian Curtis and Joy Division. Bothers me because I don't think she even knows what that poster is.
Guy, and we're both satisfied with it, you know.
Yeah, and like we both love Adam Sandler, and to me,
I
like
said that weird. He's satisfied.
we both love Adam Sandler, and I feel like
Yeah.
why did I get loud? Did you hear?
You had to make that statement.
Because to me, he's one of my favorite like comedy dudes.
Yeah.
Like he's funny. Like come on. And a lot of his stuff actually, he doesn't even have Why can't I talk today? He doesn't have scripted. He goes off the whim. What do you call that? What's it called again?
Hold on. Oh,
God, speak English, for the love of Christ, woman. Can you form a fucking sentence? This is really annoying to watch. He goes off the whim. I think the word you're looking for is improv, and he does scripted movies, Amber. He's not going off the whim for the whole damn movie. There's a script for those. He probably improvs a bit, does a little ad lib.
oh my God, I know this.
It's not freestyle.
No.
Ad lib
Why
or
is there a
improv?
nap?
Improvise.
Yeah. I love that he can do that. So yeah, we're gonna go with we do have a giggle together, but like similar comedies.
Again,
and like
forcing the
similar
forcing the
comedies.
same
Okay.
answer.
So question 8. During the holiday season, how easy is it for you to decide whose family to spend Christmas with? A, we tend to split up and visit our own families. B, we often can't agree and it causes massive rows. C, we tend to
Wow.
spend the holiday season away from our families as it makes life easier. D, we always plan ahead in order to head off conflict and take it in turns.
We mostly go to my family's. We'll spend time there, and then we always come home and we spend time together and with Eric and Ricky. So
Go with D. I'd say go with D because we always plan ahead in order to avoid conflict.
Can't get over the fact that she's forcing Beck to choose the same answer. I just don't get it. Yeah, Vanessa, that is a weird question. That is a weird question. But it's, you know, this isn't exactly a what is it? A consultation for therapy. It's probably like out of 17 magazine or something.
Conflict, even though there wouldn't be any anyways. Question 9. How close are you when it comes to intimacy? This is a little TMI right now.
That is some TMI.
A, we just have mechanical.
That's sad.
What? That's when you know I feel like it's time to just like peace out.
That's sad.
We have mechanical. I don't feel like saying the word because I might like do this whole like demonetized situation. We don't want that.
You can say the word.
B, we're pretty passionate. It's the one area that's always been good. C, we like to hold hands and have a cuddle. D, intimacy is important to both of us and we've always made time to be close.
I'm gonna go with B.
We're pretty passionate. It's the one area that's always been good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's part of if you're compatible. So
True.
They weren't ever. I thought they were never. I thought they were never intimate. Like that was one of the things about the relationship is that Yeah, Rosalind, I tend to agree with that comment too. I just can't see her. She can say what she wants and dance the kind of dance she wants. But in my heart of hearts, I just can't see her being a very sexual person. And some people aren't. There are a lot of people who are asexual. There's a lot of people that don't ever want to have sex, which is not the same as asexual. I know, I've learned. But I don't feel like she was ever a very sexual person. Just the mechanics of it must have been so difficult. And I just don't get that vibe off her at all, like ever. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it is the fact that she plays it up like she's some kind of bloody sex kitten all the time. It's just weird.
Okay. Question 10. When it comes to talking about raising a family, how similar are your ideas? A, we just muddle along. Some of the words they use is funny. B, it's a real bone of contention
with Destiny,
as we
yeah.
differ
Astronaut
about
Cat
most.
reminds me of Destiny, yeah. But that's the only one. That's the only one I felt that energy, that I see that energy with. Sadly, Still Here says she likes anything. She likes saying she's a sexual being because she thinks it makes her seem more mobile and more desirable and more, I guess, quote unquote, normal, status quo. Like, realistically, we're talking about this today with somebody. It's like, I can't imagine she's that mobile. Like, I don't think she's as mobile anymore as she lets on to be. Like, the way she was moving in her latest vlog seemed awkward. And then I was thinking back to the times when she went to Wisconsin, and if you recall, the first week or two was when Alexis came to visit as well, and they were downtown walking around, going to clubs and stuff. And there's a shot of them outside crossing a light, walking. And Amber's like full waddle, and she looks at the camera and she's huffing and puffing, and she says, "I just ain't about this life," and giggles. And it's like walking around outside was really difficult for her, right? After that event, they never really went outside again that we saw. Maybe the Billie Eilish concert, but the whole time in 3 months, we never saw them go out ever anywhere aside from that first week and the Billie Eilish concert. I wonder if she's getting to the point where her mobility is a serious issue again. And then I wonder what's going to happen because her mom isn't going to move in to wipe her ass. I don't think Mama Lynn will do the caretaker job. I think she would help out a little bit at first and then go, "Amber, you have to figure this out." I did. You have to. I don't know. That's my thoughts on that.
Things. C, we realize that we have to
See, Jack, I wonder that too. Jack Wonderland Frost says Emily must have been embarrassed to be seen with her, but I don't think so. Emily likes big girls. Emily's not ashamed to tell people that she likes big girls. So I don't think it was that. I think it was truly because Amber it's just too difficult for her to go out and do things. Yeah, people are starting to think they're still together. Rasland83 says, "I wholeheartedly believe her and Emily are still together." Someone else was saying in the Discord too, can I run a poll? Let's run a poll. I absolutely do not think they're still together. I absolutely do not believe that for 1 second. But I'm curious because it's people just love a controversy. Are they still together? Let's see what you guys think. Let's test the waters here. I think no. We'll let that run.
compromise. D, we share similar values and beliefs about parenting and maintain a regular dialogue to ensure we stay on the same page.
I don't know.
We don't agree on how to parent a child. I know we're probably not going to have a child, but we disagree on how to parent a child.
Yes. I'm more of like a
Who's strict?
You're more of just like a talk to.
Yeah, like if they do something wrong, I want to take away the things that they love.
Yeah.
Send them to their room, and you have time to reflect. Maybe write me an essay on what you did wrong.
Write an essay. No.
Heck yeah. So I'm going to say B. It's a real bone of contention.
I'm sorry. Can you imagine being her child? You do something wrong, she's going to take away the things that you love and then make you write an essay for her. Good Christ, even Joan wasn't that bad. That's crazy talk. That's crazy town banana pants talk, that is. My mom, my mom, was the strictest parent of all of my friends. She was the strictest parent. I had the earliest curfew. I had it tougher than anybody else, and she never would have done anything like that. Never would have done anything like that. Oh, Danny Moore, that's perfect. Look what Danny says. That's like Ruby Frankie level discipline.
Intention, as we differ about most things when it comes to raising someone.
Yeah.
But regarding everything else, we agree. Like, we're not sure if we want kids.
I feel like I'm more strict.
Yeah, that's literally just the logistics of it. Because even when it comes, I mean, so am I though, but like in a different way.
Yeah.
Because like when it comes to Twinkie, I'm very protective. Brady and Wasabi, like,
stop preparing. Your dog is not a child, Amber. I love Rio. He is my baby. I would never insult a real mother by saying parenting my cat is anything like parenting a child. So don't even start, Amber. Come on.
Sorry, like that's. I become one of those moms are like, oh, so you just kiss my baby on the face. Wonder if they get sick. Like, I feel like that's gonna be me. She's definitely more like strict, and I'm more like, oh, it's okay. It was
You're a little,
yeah.
Maybe don't let strangers kiss your baby.
You're a little laid back than me, and I'm just like,
I'm
no,
very,
no
very.
accident. That was deliberate.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go with B on that one. So
see, because in her mind, she's walking down the street, pushing the stroller, and people are flocking to her. And they're telling her, oh my God, it's the most beautiful baby I've ever seen, and I just need to kiss it. That's what's going on in her brain. That's what having a baby is. It's the prettiest accessory that she could find.
So now we're done. So I guess we process it. It wants to make
process what? You just bullied Beck into picking all the same answers that you picked. What the hell is there to process?
sure I'm not a robot. So hold on.
Choose all the pictures with palm trees.
You answered D in the personality quiz 4 times. Okay.
So what does that mean?
You have similar beliefs and values about the important things in your lives, from family and friendships to managing money. This has enabled you to create a strong and secure relationship.
Yeah.
However, there's always a however. You both understand that your relationship needs constant and consistent nurturing. It's this understanding that stops you from taking each
Well, Amber required constant and consistent nurturing.
other for granted. You acknowledge that just being on the same page isn't enough. You've learned that in order to go to the distance, you have to maintain connection, communication, and compassion. That's so true. You invest in this as a couple and regularly work on it, and this keeps your relationship healthy. So does that mean we're compatible?
I believe so.
Wow.
High five, babe.
Wow, I forced you to pick all the same answers at me, and it turns out that we're compatible. I'm an idiot. This is so stupid. She didn't even let Beck pick their own answers on the quiz. I don't understand how that works. Oh, she's so dumb. Oh, so very few. I'm going to go back to this Pullman over here. Very few of you think they're still together. So most of you are on my same viewpoint on that. It's fine if you do. You never know with them, right?
You got a lot of editing to do.
I do. I have a lot of editing to do. That's going to be fun. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We thought it would be fun, I guess. I don't know.
It was fun. I had fun.
Here's a pet peeve of mine. Content creators who bitch and complain about having to do the work of content creation. Like complaining because you're tired and Amber uploaded, or, oh, I have to do a reaction and I was going to do something else. I hear people saying that. Or her complaining about how much editing she's going to have to do now. You know what? If you're a content creator and you're lucky enough to be monetized, you shouldn't be complaining about the job to the people that you're supposed to be entertaining. That's a pet peeve of mine. Same thing as people who just they're not ready to stream or do their just respect your audience.
Really?
Yeah.
It was interesting to see like how we truly felt about, you know, certain things in our relationship. And we were, you know, it's kind of, like I felt kind of vulnerable because that's like personal things.
Yeah.
Now
Well, that
thousands
leads right
and
into
thousands
our
of
second
people are going to
video.
be hearing such things.
Such things, yes. I've always been sort of a personal person anyway. Well, personal person.
Yeah, but Becky thought this would be fun for video.
Yeah.
Because I gave her the idea and she was like, yeah, that does
Yeah,
sound fun.
I was like, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Becky thought this would be a good idea for a video because I gave her the idea and she said, let's go with that. What?
So we hope that you guys enjoyed and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Heather, thank you for the super chat. Heather says, in my opinion, Amber made Emily play choosy. And Emily was like, what the fuck? After this, I'm out. Because she didn't play choosy with cannabis. That's a good choosy. How about choosy with plane tickets would be good. Choosy with plane ticket. Choosy with tin jewelry from Five Below. Not my thing. Not my thing. That was annoying. That was an annoying video to watch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was so annoying. I have another annoying video that we can watch, though. Andy's on fire tonight. Andy says, Emily said, I choosy to leave you. I choosy the door. Hang on, I'm just searching through my history here to find this little jewel that Ms. Ella, of course, sent me earlier. And it's truly beautiful. And it's truly, it's deep. I got to tell you, this one's deep. I think I didn't get my tissues. I'm not ready for this. I'm just not ready for this. I'll just have to, I'll do it on the whim. I'll just have to go off the whim for this. Can we play choosy instead? Cece says, I love your bangs. I got lucky tonight. You know, my hair is just a crapshoot every damn day. Sometimes it's good. Other times it's not. Some days I go, I need to get a haircut. And then the next day I go, yeah, no, it's actually all right. I don't hate it. I can live with this. It looks kind of funky. And then tomorrow I might hate it. I don't know. It's all just look at the tossing the dice every day, quite frankly. Mr. Snork says, let's play choosy with strands of Merc's hair. That sounds a little serial killer-ish. Snork is from Winnipeg. It's a strange and magical land. Look it up. All right. Well, in that last video, Amber, you know, she finished it off talking about how it kind of made her feel vulnerable. Answering all those questions. I don't know where the kitty is. I think he's under the blankie. Let's go check on him and then we'll get into the... Is there a lump under that blanket? Is there a lump under that blanket? I don't know. I think there might be. Is there a lump under here? Are you a lump? Oh, look. There's a tiny face in there. Oh, you can only see his ears. Hang on. Oh, this is ridiculous. I can't see him at all. There he is. There he is. No, he can't nap. Don't feel sorry for him. He's contractually obligated to work the live streams. It's okay. He sleeps 20 hours a day. He'll catch up. He'll catch up. I don't think he's very, that face is like, you uncovered me. Are you playing choosy with the mods now? I think we're down to Val versus Ella versus Lenny. Look at him, how cute he is, though. All right, so vulnerable. Speaking of vulnerable, look at him. Don't feel vulnerable. Your emotional support cat is here. So AMBERLYNN released this touching piece called Vulnerability. And I thought it might be fun to read it. We haven't done poetry in a long time, and although this isn't poetry, we have to, we're going to read this with the respect it's due. It's a personal piece. It's a personal, intimate writing. A selection from the journals of AMBERLYNN Reid. And it's entitled Vulnerability. Now, was I going to read this, or does she read it? I think she reads it. If she doesn't read it, I'll read it, but I think she reads it. I guess I could hear it louder if I put a headphone in. Does she read it or not? Oh, she does. Okay, well, I'll read this part. Amber says, I wrote this in my journal, which would normally be kept private, but I figured it was probably a good idea to share it with you. Please understand, it's coming from a sad but good part of me. You ready? It's beautiful. She's going to read it for you.
Curvy calories was great in context, but constantly filming my food thoughts is a new trigger for me. Weight loss content? Sure, but a daily basis series? It's an idiotic, impulsive thought. I actively jumped on the gun and made a fool out of myself.
Oh, there's another one Ella sent me that they want me to read, but this is short, so we'll do both. First of all, I need to say why she's filming. She really liked this bathroom, right? This is the bathroom, the famous bathroom, where she did what was my favorite TikTok of hers, where she was waving sadly goodbye to her friends out the door of the bathroom. I don't know if they'll understand me. Remember that song? And she cries. Emmy, thank you for the super chat. Emmy says, Rio's so cute. Don't know for Rio's treat fund. He does need treats. We need new food again, too, so I'll make sure to put that towards it. Thank you for your 5th super chat on a live stream. All right, thank you, Ella. I'll definitely read that, but let's let her talk a little bit about vulnerability first.
Yet again. Simply, I'm not comfortable being vulnerable on camera anymore. People take my personal struggles and vulnerability and create memes, satire, monetize nitpicking reaction videos, and cruel jokes about unhealthy cycles, when in reality they are mental illness shaming. My channel used to revolve around vulnerable oversharing that only was the #1 ingredient in what became an AMBERLYNN hate train. I have to realize that no matter what I do, hate will be the main focus in why people watch me. They say I'll get less hate if I lose weight. But what happened last year when I was down almost 100 pounds?
What happened? She was down 100 pounds and people still didn't like her. Okay, she just said that. Does she not understand that she always tells us that people hate her because she's fat? And now here she's saying that she lost 100 pounds and people still didn't like her. So AMBERLYNN, you're a walking damn contradiction. Also, you really didn't lose 100 pounds. And also, even if you did, 470 is still not a really tiny sized person.
And nothing changed. My weight and struggle should never determine how much hate or negativity I receive. Justifying cruelty with...
Who said that? Ludi. Was she sitting on the toilet or did she bring in the chair? I think she's sitting on the toilet. Remember when she did the toxic gossip train in one of her videos and she was sitting on the toilet? I think it was that view. I think she was facing the other way, but I think she's sitting on the loo while she films this. Good Christ.
Whether I'm on a diet or not, it's just more false outrage to create the never-ending nightmare of nasty comments. I'm judged no matter what I do, how I feel, or what I say. I'm judged on what I wear, how I cook, and the way I walk. I get it. It's the internet, and everyone has an opinion. But that's just an excuse.
Imagine
so people can say
what her fucking journals must be like. Book after book after book filled with this self-pitying tripe. Who the fuck is she writing this to? Does she think she's writing this out for future generations who are going to look back on her sad life? Like, who is she writing this to? Do you think they're going to make a movie out of your life, Amber? It's not going to happen.
Say how fat I am. There are videos made by people showing nothing but body shots of me, or videos mocking me when I had...
Who supplied the body shots for those videos to be made from? Who gave them the body shots, Amber?
Suicidal thoughts. This is somehow allowed. When did bullying become okay? They justify their actions by saying I lie, but yet there's never any proof.
Never any
It
proof.
is always assumptions, rumors, choices in believing or disbelieving.
Never any proof that she lies. She never lies, guys.
One of the worst things I went through was when I shared my abuse story and no one believed me. I haven't been the same since. My truth and my pain has resulted in the biggest mistake I ever made during my time on YouTube. God, I wish I could go back and start over. I do a lot of things differently. Maybe not start YouTube at all. But YouTube is a priority for me now. And there's no turning back.
This is how you treat your priorities? This is how you treat your priorities? You don't make any content. You're just... Vanessa says, what abuse? The Casey story? I'm not sure which particular abuse she's speaking about this time because it's hard to keep track. Nicole Y, thank you for 24 months, 2 full years. Thank you, Nicole. Says, the journals will still be around when our girl isn't, is probably what you're trying to say.
How I wish I could change the narrative and how I have tried. But everything falls back to my past. Between that and the unwanted fat shaming.
She truly thinks that when she's gone, somebody's going to read these books and everybody's going to be enlightened on, oh my God, the poor thing. This is how she truly was feeling. Oh, she was such a tortured soul. Weep, weep, weep. Shut up.
On a daily basis, I feel like I'll never be okay again. I want to feel like I can be my authentic self on YouTube, but I can't right now. It's easier to be judged when making mediocre mukbangs and supposed hoard hauls than to be judged for true vulnerability, tears, struggles, and the darkness in my life. Seems like when I need people the most, I'm pushed away harder. The more vulnerable I become, the more open I am, the more hate I receive, which leads me to never wanting to share anything ever again.
Well, that didn't age very well. When did you stop sharing shit, Amber? Never. Maybe this week. Maybe.
Matter. I'm judged and hated on no matter what. Everything I do gets twisted into something bad. I don't want my mental illness twisted or my indecisiveness twisted any longer. I'm sick. I'm ill. I'm not in control. But I am in control of this. My channel.
Oh my God, the drama. Oh my God, the high drama. It was a load of self-pitying bullshit. Should we read some comments under this? Let's sort by... we'll just keep it at top comments for this. Top comment says, all it sounds like is you need to get off YouTube and get extensive therapy. She's just playing us at this point. It's time to stop watching her altogether and just watch the channels that react to her. The lack of accountability, projecting, self-pitying, and lack of reality is beyond words at this point. So even back then, she wasn't fooling anybody with this fucking self-pitying tripe. Now, I have yet to read this thing that Ella has sent me. I'm a little scared, to be honest. I'm a little scared. Oh, good Christ, what is this? Oh my God. Okay, I don't really know what this is. All I know is the mods begged me to read it today. They said, please do a dramatic reading of this. So this is from AMBERLYNN's Wattpad, I believe. Oh no, it's from her Tumblr. Under Must Be Pearls. Let me just peek at the chat here. No one begged. They did, Snore. It's from Old Darling. Now, normally I don't read this. I love the poems, but I find her novels and stuff terrible. Like, not even so bad that they're funny, just bad. But this is a post that the mods asked me to read. They found today, and it's called Dear Crystal. I haven't read this, so this is a cold read. That's just her Tumblr title, Dear Crystal. Oh, darling. Okay. Okay, cold reading. Never read this. Don't know what the hell I'm getting into. Bear with me. Let's do our best. We don't need this for that. Dear Crystal. Hi, baby. So, while you're over there looking cute, while you're watching YouTube, I'm over here feeling insanely stressed, triggered, overwhelmed, confused, lost, and scared. I do not expect you to understand, but I do expect you to listen, accept, and be gentle with me when it comes to those feelings, emotions, decisions, and thoughts. Because I need someone there for me, and I want and need that someone to be you. It's truly hard for me right now to even wrap my mind around the right kind of words to convey what I truly want to say to you. We both know that we've let ourselves go pretty badly again. Both of us, of course. I only know this by the way you talk to me about how you feel fat. When in reality, I think you look amazingly beautiful. And always will, but speaking for myself, I feel bigger than I've ever felt in my whole life. And that's putting it lightly. Again, speaking for myself, because I'm not a narc or anything, I feel like utter shit. I might smile on the outside, but on the inside, all I can think about is if I ate too much or too little the last meal. Too little. Or if I now weigh my heaviest weight overall, or if I'll have to buy a bunch of bigger clothes eventually because the ones that I wear now no longer look good on me, and the ones that I want to wear don't even fit me at all. Or I constantly fear that I'm going to have so many health defects because of how big I am allowing myself to be, or my heart just flat out hurts and breaks because I feel I will never lose true weight ever again. And most of all, I'm just not happy. It sucks so bad that I have to have this eating disorder. So many people look away from me. They think I'm fat because I'm lazy, which I never said I wasn't. But honestly, deep down, I'm fat because food has made me its prisoner. And I've been in a prison my whole life. We go back and forth so much between eating healthy and eating whatever, just counting calories, eat healthier, but it's not okay to eat this or that. Too much sodium, not enough water, stop eating processed. Okay, let's add processed, but no more this. Let's have more of that, less carbs. This is a battle that you and I are constantly struggling with. But for me, speaking for myself, and deep down, if I am not counting calories, I'm allowing myself to eat more than I probably should, full of foods that probably shouldn't be touching. So within myself, besides all of the inside healing that I'm trying to do right now, and when I look away, I lose my place, I need to stop binging and start eating less. This is all a mind game to me. My mind is playing this little game, and it'll never shut off. One of us has to win, and I want it to be me. Like, not my mind? What the fuck is she talking about? I need to get my life back. I know you know how much the gym means to me. So I do not even need to touch on that topic. You know how much the gym means to me. You know we will start attending the gym again on Monday. And you know how much I appreciate your support in that matter. The gym is literally heaven to me. Heaven to me. Not in the sense that is exaggerated. It just really does something for me that I cannot explain to anyone, let alone myself. So to me, if there was a heaven that did not include you, it would be the gym. The gym is a major gateway to happiness and health for me. So taking all of that aside, I need to shape up, baby. I need to strap on my adult gear and really dive into this weight loss lifestyle with an extreme measure. So much talk is said, but so little action is taken. I've figured out in the last couple of years that this is not my fault. I figured it out. It's not my fault. I did not choose to be this way. I figured it out in the last couple of years. I did not choose to wake up one day and live in a body with an extreme eating disorder. And no one seems to understand that. More than anything, I wish people would understand, but it will never happen. That is something that I'm accepting. I want to heal myself in the best way that I can. This whole no calorie counting, eat whatever I want in moderation works for so many people, including someone who truly inspires me, Kim from YouTube, who's lost over 100 pounds. But it triggers me into a state of desperation, but only because I'm a binger. I cry so much on the inside, imagine. Oh, I cry so much on the inside, Crystal, so much that I ache from it. I ache. So much that as I type up these words, I'm crying on the outside and you don't even notice. That really is how I feel. It sums it up perfectly. I'm screaming so hard on the inside and the outside, but no one hears me. Whether it be because they choose not to, or because it really is not something they can hear. But no matter the reason, my scream is strong and wants to be catched. Wants to be catched. What the hell is that? Oh, my scream is strong and it wants to be catched, hugged, soothed, and healed. This journey is more than just a journey to me. To others, it's just about losing weight so easily. But for me, it's like a dove trying to pull down a mansion with its wings. God, that's so beautiful. It's like a dove trying to pull down a mansion with its wings. I feel insanely hopeless. I've let myself down so much that I can no longer see straight because of it. I was walking into Panera Bread today, and they gave me 2 bags of chips instead of an apple. Oh no, different video. I was walking into Panera Bread today, and I noticed my reflection. It was like a stranger staring back at me. Only I was the stranger and the eyes were calling for help. My body in that reflection was revolting. It was something that literally made me want to turn around from the restaurant and run and not eat for the rest of that day. That's serious, man. I'm even lying to YouTube. No longer am I the girl on there being honest. With my actions, I've become so ashamed and hiding that I do not even know who I am anymore. Purposely trying to eat less is such a tedious chore. It's also a blessing. A blessing of sorts that can create me to come out of hiding and be an inspiration again. The hell am I want to inspire. I want to succeed. I want to smile in the mirror again from my accomplishments. I want to step on the scale and be surprised with wonder and amazement of the outcome. I want people to look at me and see positive change. I'm not saying I'm going to purely eat broccoli and chicken. Good Christ. But I'm going to stop lying to myself and to everyone else. Finally fall onto track instead of staying off of it. But I'm going to take advantage of my young body. Cherish the time I have now to change into the person that I want to be. I will never be perfect. That's not what I aim to be. But I am a step closer to death every day if I do not take action. You mirror off of me. A lot of the time copying what I do, whether it's eating healthier or some other mode of weight loss. And I want the reflection you see to be amazement, because I know you can do this. Lose weight and be happy in your own skin, Crystal. I want that for you so much. Knowing today that you were having such anxiety in Panera Bread because of how you... Oh no, she's talking to her fucking self, not Crystal. I know you can do this. Lose this weight and be happy in the reflection you see to be amazement. I want that for you so much. Knowing today that you were having such anxiety in Panera Bread because of how you see yourself literally broke my heart. My own heart is broken because I looked at myself and it was bad. I blame myself and my eating disorder a lot on the weight gain and on the weight gain you have had. Well, she's talking to Crystal, I guess. Please, babe, guide me in this however possible. Support me because I need to be strict with myself, and by doing so, I am getting my life in shape, and I am counting more days that I will be able to be alive in this world. Much love, AMBERLYNN. This is a fucking note she left for Crystal. Can you imagine? Wow. That's cringy. Good catch, Ella. That is cringiness. Oh my goodness. It was hard to read because it's a big wall of text and there's no spaces, so I'm sorry. I lost my place a couple times. Well, that was in the good old days when Amber was just a little cringe lord. Yeah, full narky then. Full narc. But I tell you, lately, like this last week, the couple of vlogs we saw on the live stream, I feel like our little narc is coming back to play, which just makes me happy, because that's more fun to react to that stuff, right? Right? It is, right? All right, you know what? I think that's about it for tonight. Rio's had it. He doesn't want anything to do with you. Or Amber. Look how she's grown, Coco Loco says. She hasn't changed a bit. That's exactly, like, honestly, she could have been writing that to Emily. She says the same things now. That's from 10 years ago, pretty much. Crazy ass. Dear Crystal, Destiny, Beck, Hand, Kelly Carrick, thank you for that. Oh my goodness. Hey, click like on the video. Do it right now. Do it. Do it. If you haven't subscribed, grab a subscription because I'm going to get out of here. Now, Amber is uploading tomorrow. Tomorrow's an Amber Day. There's a chance I'll film a reaction tomorrow. Excuse me. I have the hiccups now. Good Lord. There's a chance I'll film it tomorrow. If not, I'll film it Monday morning. Other than that, tonight we're going to jail. Tomorrow you're going to Puppyland with Lucy Pineapple. So don't forget, if you're a rom-com fan, we're doing the rom-com night in the Discord tomorrow. Tonight, we're just going back to jail. So I'm going to go for now, and I'll see you soon. I want to thank you guys for all your support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the travel channel. Even if you don't go watch it, do me a solid and click subscribe. We'd like to eventually get monetized over there. It might take a year, but, you know, we're working on it. I promise this week I'll upload some new content on there. I have my new system set up. I should be able to get Adobe Premiere working and get back to doing better content and better editing and whatnot. Thank you all for joining me. I hope to see you in the Discord tonight and come to jail with us. Make sure to put lots of money on your commissary before 8 o'clock. From the sleepy Mr. Man and I'd like to thank you. And you know the routine. Until we meet again, just be kind. And hasta luego.